Hi guys, it's Dazzle and welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I'm going to be talking about how to write college papers that will dazzle your professors. So I hope you guys enjoy this video and let's get into it. So the first tip I have is to don't rush through it. Definitely take some time to write this paper. Even if that means taking a couple of days to do it. Whether that, like if you have to add facts, whether that be one day you write the facts into the paper and the next day you write your thoughts about those facts, whichever the case may be, try to do something along those lines because that will definitely help. Don't fail to use the appropriate language that needs to be said in the paper. Don't use a lot of like so's and it's and that's because depending on the other professor, they will grade you hard on that. Don't rely on gimmicks. You should rely on your writing and the strength of your arguments to achieve that goal. Don't plagiarize. Professors hate when you plagiarize, and you can get in so much trouble, especially in the college level, for plagiarizing. So just don't do it. Make sure if you're using a source to cite your source. Edit your essay. When you're done writing your essay, if you're using Word, it has like an editor format for that. Like you can click on it and it'll go through your paper and just fix things that need help. And then I recommend doing that first and then going through your paper and kind of like reading it out loud to yourself. For personally, I find that reading it out loud to yourself kind of helps to like, so that way like if you read a sentence and it doesn't quite make sense, you can be like, that does not make any sense. So let's like rephrase it in a way. The next thing is to brainstorm. Definitely, if it's an essay that you get to choose the topic on, I would definitely recommend brainstorming an idea that you feel strongly about. That way, it's so much easier for you to just be able to write the paper. Conduct thorough research. If it's a research paper, make sure that you do the research to get enough information to meet the length needs of your paper. Structure your essay. I think this one is very important. When you do your research, if there's sources that have similar information, combine that information together in a paragraph instead of like just going straight through all your sources notes and then your paper is kind of like all over the place. Always present your thesis statement in the introduction. I think this is pretty important and it helps your like professor know like, okay, this is what the assignment is about. Write the introduction and the conclusion last. This helps a lot. If you write all your information before, like your thesis and your conclusion, you can just go through it and find the general, like, main points of the paper and use that for your thesis and conclusion. MindMaster is a mind mapping app which can help you during those initial stages of brainstorming, so I definitely recommend using that. EDU Geeks Club. This is a useful way of improving your essay writing skills, and it can help you during every stage of essay creation, from brainstorming and researching to writing and editing. Turnitin.com helps to see if they're like, it's a site that you put your paper in, and you have to include your citations in, or it doesn't really work well, but like it tells you how much is plagiarized and how much isn't, so that's very useful to be like, okay, like this site I used a lot of like stuff from. And if it's facts, sometimes it'll highlight facts even if you cited it, so definitely like if you cited it, I wouldn't worry too much about it if you cited it, but if it's something that doesn't have a cite at the end, definitely like look through that. And then the last helpful tip is easybib.com, and this is a great way to cite your sources. You just plug in the book, the website, the journal, whatever you're using, and it creates the citation for you. Some might need you to fill in some information, but if you don't know the information, you can just keep going, and it helps you just create the citation so you don't have to do it yourself and try to figure out like what comes where. So that is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will talk to you guys in my next video.